Hey everyone, it's Terry here, and this is my latest update on my stocks and shares ISA and the particular section of it which are my ETFs. And this is for the weekend 27th of June 2026. So just get the keeping out of the way. This is not obviously financial advice. This is just a recording of my personal journey and how my personal ISA is faring in the financial world. So, just a quick side note, this week in the UK has been extremely hot, certainly as where I am. And I was going to record this yesterday, but it was so hot I thought, oh, I'll do it today, Sunday, which was going to be a little bit cooler. And it is a fraction cooler, although it's still plenty warm. Right, so getting down to business. As you look on the screen, on the right-hand side is last week's position of my ETFs. And these are my three main ETFs, which are I call them the concrete foundations, the foundation of my ISA overall. And on the left-hand side is the current position. And as you can see, got the three ETFs, the Vanguard FTSE All World, the Invesco E3Q's NASDAQ, and the Vanguard S&P 500. Now, this week, so 7 days on, I've added, I think I added £10 worth to each of them. But even with that taken into account, the E3Q's is slightly down on total value. And I think we've got just a little, where are we? The FTSE is just marginally up. And I think the S&P, let's have a look, S&P is just marginally up. So, a little up, a little down, but over 7 days, well, even over a few weeks or months, you have to expect the markets to go down as well as to rise and go up. So no worries there. And it just gives you an idea of why you have to be patient and allow the market to do what it does. And some weeks will be exciting and you'll see, really good increases. And some weeks you'll have drops and, you just got to be prepared to accept it. And that's just the way things are. We're not looking at weeks or months, really. I look at each week because I'll get excitement from watching it. But really what we're looking at is the long term. And the minimum when you look at the long term is 3 to 5 years, but really 10 or 20 years. And it's what it does over that amount of time, really. But as I say, I get excitement by watching it each and every day. And on the ETFs, as we can see, not a lot of movement, a little bit down on the one, a little bit up on the other two. I put, as I say, £10 during the week on each of the three, I think. So not much movement as such, nothing to write home about. But that's how it goes. And my plan is to do this weekly recording. So at some time in the future, there'll be 12 months of these weekly reviews. And people will be able to look back to any particular week and see what's happened that particular week, whether it's gone up, down, stopped the same or whatever. So so not a lot of movement this week on the concrete foundation, but that's quite all right. We're still growing that little snowball and it'll gradually, a little bit at a time, start to get bigger and bolder and better over time. And as we say with the other metaphor with the rocket, pretty flat at the moment, but it'll come to that curve and take off. So that's how we stand at the moment with the ETFs. And I will do another video now showing you my other shares that I've got in my ISA to accompany the ETFs. So if you've enjoyed that, please subscribe, like and follow. And as I say, I try to do these every week. And anything else I think would be of any excitement, because that's the whole point, I think, of doing this investing, is to get some excitement and to watch it rather than just tuck money away to one side and then forget about it. I like to have excitement each and every day out of the journey of the ISA, and therefore for me it's an exciting hobby. So please subscribe, like and follow. Let's get these videos out to other people so they can see and hopefully get some excitement from doing watching, and who knows, maybe even doing something themselves. So thanks for watching. See you in the other video really soon.